Welcome students. Myself S.C. Kunde from JDC Pitco English Medium High School, Nasik Road. In the first lesson, we have studied laws of motion, distance, displacement, acceleration, and Newton's law. Now we are going to start second lesson, work and energy. In this lesson, we are going to study about work, energy, mechanical energy, law of conservation of energy, and free fall. Now observe this picture. Various activities are shown in this picture. In which of the picture work has been done? Generally, any mental or physical activity is referred as a work. When we walk or run, the energy in our body is used to do necessary work. We say that a girl who is studying is working or performing a work, but that is a mental work. In physics, we deal with physical work. Work has a special meaning in physics. Work is said to be done when a force applied on an object causes displacement of the object. Formula of work is force into displacement. Now what is exactly the work and energy? Now see, work and energy both are different, but they are interrelated with each other. What is the definition of work? In physics, work is defined as a force causing the movement or displacement of an object. And the energy means capacity to do work. It may exist in potential, kinetic, thermal, electrical, chemical, nuclear, and other various forms. Now displacement of an object. Now observe this diagram. You must have seen the event depicted in the picture B and C above. When a child pulls a toy with the help of a string, the direction of the force is different from that of the displacement. When a large vehicle tows a small one, the direction of force and the displacement are different. In both of these cases, the direction of force makes an angle with the direction of displacement. Let us see how to calculate work done in such cases. Force used for the displacement. Now, see here, let F be the applied force and F1 be its component in the direction of displacement. Let S be the displacement. The amount of work done is given by W is equals to F1 into S. Force into displacement. The force F is applied in the direction of the string, that is at an angle with the horizontal. Let theta be the angle that the string makes with the horizontal. Now see here, theta is the angle. This is the one box and the force applied from this side and this side. This is the component force. And when you are drawing such a line here, the one triangle is formed. This is the angle theta that the string makes with the horizontal. We can determine the component F1 of this force F, which act in the horizontal direction by means of trigonometry. You will see this trigonometry in your geometry. Cos theta is equals to base upon hypotenuse. Now here, this is your cos theta. In trigonometry, in geometry, you will learn this. Cos theta is equals to base upon hypotenuse. Here base is F1 and hypotenuse is F. So cos theta is equals to F1 upon F. Rearranging this formula, you will get F1 is equal to F cos theta. Thus, the work done by F is, our formula is W is equals to force into displacement. So W is equals to F cos theta. Now F means F cos theta into S is the displacement. So W is equals to Fs cos theta. Enter your conclusions about the work for the specific values of theta in the following table. Now see this table. Here the value of thetas are given 0, 90 and 180. In geometry, the chart is given. The value of theta, that is cos 0 is equals to 1. So substitute this value here, then you will get F cos theta means 1. So W is equals to Fs. And in this case, the work is positive. Now, in front of theta now again cos 90. Cos 90 is having value 0. So, W is equals to Fs cos 0. So, the answer is 0. The work is 0. And cos 180 having value minus 1. So, W is equals to minus Fs. When you will substitute the value here minus 1, then you will get the answer minus Fs. So, the here work is negative. Unit of work. Work is equals to force into displacement. In SI system, the unit of force is Newton and the unit of displacement is meter. And the combining unit, that is Newton meter, is called as joule. Now, what do you mean by 1 joule? If a force of 1 Newton displaces an object through 1 meter in the direction of the force, the amount of work done on the object is 1 joule. So 1 joule is equals to 1 Newton into 1 meter. And in CGS system, the unit of force is dyne and the unit of displacement is centimeter. Thus, the dyne centimeter is called as an erg. 1 erg is equals to, if a force of 1 dyne displaces an object through 1 centimeter in the direction of the force, the amount of work done is 1 erg. So 1 erg is equals to 1 dyne into 1 centimeter. Relationship between joule and erg. We know that 1 Newton is equals to 10 raised to 5 dyne and 1 meter is equal to 10 raised to 2 centimeter. Work is equals to force into displacement. You know this formula. So 1 joule is equals to 1 Newton into 1 meter and 1 joule is equals to then 10 raised to 5 dyne into 10 raised to 2 centimeter, that is equals to 10 raised to 7 dyne centimeter, and 1 joule is equals to 10 raised to 7 erg. Next topic is positive, negative and zero work. Here some examples are given. Pushing a stall vehicle, catching the ball which your friend has thrown towards you, tying a stone to one end of a string and swinging it round and round by the other end of the string, walking up and down a staircase, climbing a tree, stopping a moving car by applying brake. Now, in this case, the direction of the force and the displacement are the same. In some other cases, these directions are opposite to each other, while in some cases, they are perpendicular to each other. And in some cases, the work done by the force, it is given as follows. When the force and the displacement are in the same direction, the work done by the force is positive. Second, when the force and the displacement are in the opposite direction, the work done by the force is negative. Then third one is that when the applied force does not cause any displacement, or when the force and the displacement are perpendicular to each other, the work done by the force is 0. Now see here, one example is given, positive, negative and zero work done. As shown in the figure A, put the cup on a table, keep one of the nut in the cup and let the thread carrying the other nut hang down along the side of the table. What happens? Now in this case, what will happen? The cup will also move in the same direction of the nut, and in this case the work done is positive. Now in the figure B, when the cup is sliding along the table, stop it by putting a ruler in the path. Here also the cup will move, but due to the ruler it stops. So the work done in this case is negative work done. In the figure C, keep the cup at the center of the table and leave the two nuts hanging on opposite side of the table. Now in this case what happens? The equal and opposite force are acting here because nuts are keeping both the sides. So in this case no displacement is there. Displacement is 0. Therefore the work done in this case is 0. Now solve examples. Calculate the work done to take an object of mass 20 kg to a height of 10 meter. Now, height is given, so the value of gravity is equals to 9.8 meter per second square. Now, what things are given? Now, m is equals to 20 kg mass. Then displacement, that means s is equals to 10 meters. And g is equals to 9.8 meter per second square. You know that our formula is work is equals to force into displacement. But according to the given mass and gravity is given. So use formula first. F is equals to mg. So mass is 20 into gravity minus 9.8. The sign is minus because the displacement is in the opposite direction. So the sign is minus sign. Therefore F is equals to minus 196 Newton. Now use our formula. W is equals to F into S. Force into displacement. Now you got the value of force here, minus 196 into displacement is 10. Therefore work done is equals to minus 1960 joules. Next topic we will discuss in next lecture.